My name is Myron Holtzman. I was the last sports editor of the St. Louis Globe-Democrat, and I was a sports writer there for some 25 years. And I'm here, I guess, to be inducted into the St. Louis Jewish Sports Hall of Fame.
The Sports Hall of Fame needed a really good writer and somebody who's really been deeply involved with the sports scene for so many years, writing about sports.
Well, my first job was in Rochester, Minnesota, and when I was there, I covered a lot of high school, junior college, and I got to go up to Minneapolis, St. Paul, and cover the Minnesota Vikings, the Minnesota Twins. So I had a pretty good background there. We had a small paper up there and got to do a lot of different things. And then I got a call one day from the sports editor of the Globe-Democrat, Bob Burns, who many in St. Louis would recognize that name. He asked me to come work in St. Louis, which was coming back home. And it was just a thrill for me to do that.
Probably the most admirable trait that Myron has is that he's a very bright guy, and he's also a very responsible person. And when Myron tells you or me or anybody that he's going to do something or he's going to be somewhere, you can count on it. And he's tremendously knowledgeable about the history of St. Louis sports, all the way from high school to professional sports. So I really think it was long overdue. I have 5 daughters. And when they were growing up and going to Hebrew school, Myron's had 1 or 2 of his kids were about the same age, so he was like the carpool dad. And he used to take the kids to Temple and pick them up and bring them home. And my daughters always loved being with Mr. Holtzman. So that says it all.
First of all, I'm honored to be inducted into this great shrine. I've known many people in the St. Louis Sports Hall of Fame. As a matter of fact, I was on the committee for the first 2 or 3 years to pick the people who went into this St. Louis Jewish Sports Hall of Fame.